Oh, good afternoon. It's now about 1 o'clock on Saturday. I think it's the 26th of April. I'm Andy and this is my allotment. Now, the last video I took was on Good Friday, which was just over a week ago, and I did come back on Easter Monday but didn't get a chance to film. So I think I'll have a quick catch up first of all, go through what I'm going to plan on doing this weekend, and then hopefully come back later and show you what's happened. As you might notice, I still haven't got around to cutting this damn grass. I just keep running out of time. I've got so much stuff to do that this is the one thing that gets left behind. So, not brilliant, but, well, it's the way it is. Okay, let's move into this one first of all. As you can see in here, my Swede are doing fine. Unfortunately, there's a lot of them seem to be sprouting flower heads, which isn't unexpected because they were last year's seedlings, basically sat in the polytunnel all winter. However, at this front end, I have put in some Brussels sprouts. I did put in about a dozen plants, but I can only see 5 that have survived at the moment, which is not a problem, because at the end of the day there's only me like sprouts in the house. So, right, quick move around. All the beds are now weeded, as you can see. I'm about to put onions in that one at the back there. I'll show you those in the polytunnel shortly because they're doing quite well. Have a quick look at the potatoes. Now, these are my second earlies on the right. As you can see, there's quite a few of them coming up at the moment, which is quite nice. On the middle and left are some more second earlies, and the main crop, the very end row here to my left and your left, is pink fir apple, and they're not coming up particularly well. And in the middle is Sarpo Mira, which are just breaching the surface, so they're doing fine. These are Maris Bard. As you can see, I've used a trench system for these, and most of them are pretty much ready for earthing up. There's a few that haven't come through. There's one missing at this end, one just coming through there, one missing at that end. But apart from that, a lot of potatoes coming through, which is good. Now, this bed, also with the trench system, has got pink fir apple at this end, and I think there's one just coming through in the middle there, if you can see it. And then the other 3 rows are Red Duke of York. As you can see, they're coming through, maybe not as strongly as the Maris Bard, but they're still coming through fine. Okay, let's go back and show you what I did on Easter Monday. Now, this is the bed that had strawberries in it before, that I was going to strip out and put asparagus in, and I totally forgot what I was going to do, and I put strawberries back in again. But as you can see, it's been weeded, all the strawberries have come out. I've got maybe 7 or 8 strawberries which haven't gone back in there, I had that many of them in. And I put some weed fabric down over the top, and I'm going to try this and see how it goes. See if I can get anything better from them as last year. And as you can see there, some flowers coming on the strawberries, which I'm very pleased about. Quick look into the polytunnel, which is still a mess, but we have a veritable forest of onions. Now, these are all going out today. I'm going to put these in the ground because basically I can't leave them any longer looking at the state of them. Some of the smaller ones, like those white onions on the front there in front of the shallots, they're going to wait, but the onions are going to go in and the shallots are going to go in. And under there I've got the devastated tray that got flung everywhere when the polytunnel went over, or when the cover came off rather. I've got some chicory coming through, got some lettuce coming through, and the problem is I'm not sure what the rest of it is because the labels got pulled out, which is a nuisance. But anyway, oh yes, and this is the new bed I made but haven't filled as yet, and that's not looking brilliant because there's about 1 inch of water in the bottom of it. At least I'll never run out of water in there. And the rhubarb, although I harvested loads of it last time, is doing absolutely phenomenally. Huge amounts of rhubarb coming up. We're taking some of that home today. Anyway, I'm going to be planting up the onions, as I said, into this bed over here. I'm also going to be sowing some more seeds, I think, get those underway. Then when I've got that underway, if I've got any more time, I'm going to cut the grass, if I can get to borrow the mower. And if I can't do that, I'll have a go at weeding this bed. Get rid of this grass at this top end and take all the other weeds out. And then have a go at the grass in between the beds as well. And harvest this purple sprouting, which is going absolutely wonderful, but just starting to flower now, so I need to start harvesting before I lose it all. Anyway, that's enough for now. I'll try and come back later on. I want to show you how I progress this weekend. Bye for now. Okay, it's now 3 o'clock on Saturday, and as you can see, the onions and shallots are in. Now at this end here, we've got the white onions, snowball. Moving along, we've got some shallots, and then we've got some just normal Japanese onions, I think they are. Now you may notice that the onions are very close together. Before you start, I'll start writing comments telling me I put them too close together. Last year I did the square foot gardening method and I had 9 onions in a square foot, and they work perfectly. These are slightly further apart, so I'm giving those a chance. Then got a gap, and then onto the shallots. Now they've been planted 8 inches apart always, because I think they need a bit more room, to be honest. And then I've gone to onions planted again fairly closely, so I'm hoping they'll be okay. Now other things I've been doing, sowing some seeds. Let me just go and show you what I've done. Right, I've got one tray planted up with lots and lots of different seeds. Now I'm going to have to use this video as a memory, if you like, because I've left all my labels at home. I took them all home to get them cleaned off, because you can see from like that one, they've got like black felt pen writing on them, and I can't get them off apart from with nail polish remover. So I took them all home to clean them, and I haven't brought them back like a fool. But anyway, what I've planted in here is some mixed green leaf lettuce, some artichoke, coletta di Chiogo, some crystal lemon cucumber, some hawk squash, coriander, red leaf basil, all year round cauliflower, and some pepper topipo rosso. And I've also, as you can tell with the toilet rolls, got some parsnips done. Never grown parsnips before, so let's see how they do. This is a variety called Countess, and it's an F1 variety. I don't do many F1s, but parsnips I think are something I really want to do the F1 first of all, as the first time of trying. So these will all be going in the polytunnel, giving a good water, and I'll come back later on in the week or next week and show you how they've gone. Anyway, it's getting a bit dull and a bit horrible now. I'll just give you a quick look at the sky. Lots of blue sky, fluffy clouds in between, but the wind's picking up and it's supposed to be raining this afternoon later on. So I think what I'll do, I'll call it a day for now. I'll put these in the polytunnel, get them watered, and come back to you again later. Bye for now.